Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I have a super exciting video to talk to you guys tonight about just because, I was reading my technical analysis books. I'm always trying to brush up, always trying to learn more no matter what, even, you know, whatever you want to say. But so there's no, but like with these consolidation patterns, there's nothing really to like I know a lot about technical analysis. Let's just say that I spend a lot of time studying. I've been doing it for a long time. But within a consolidation pattern, it's so difficult to use like the MACD, like use the RSI, use all the traditional indicators. So what I thought I would do is go ahead and get some fun indicators for us to look at. So this one shows it's basically like the MACD, but the MACD obviously is more detailed, but this is basically a cut and dry, essentially showing uptrends and downtrends essentially. This one right here is supposed to also be like the MACD. It's like a wave impulse indicator. And then right here, this one is kind of like the RSI. Let's see, not this one. Let's exacerbate that, yeah. And then this one right here is supposed to be like the RSI. And then I do have the MACD right here because if we do need to pull up bearish or bullish divergences, like I'll do the TA, but it's just so, like with these consolidations and these buying pressure ideas, like I thought I would bring out all these different technical analysis software and make it a little more fun. What the heck? What happened there? Did the computer get overloaded? I'm running so many different... It looks like the price disappeared. It's showing it. Oh, there it is. What the heck? Is my computer glitching? Jeez. Jeez, TradingView. What are you doing? Do I have like two different... I don't know. I only have two indicators on here? I don't understand. I don't know. But we can just load up some more. We can load up like the super trend and all that. But right now it looks like we're in a reversal right here. Obviously fundamentals low and then higher low. So although, what the heck is going on? I think we loaded up too many different indicators and it broke the charts. That is so weird. I literally think we broke TradingView. Like TradingView literally could not handle all the different indicators. Jeez. Just looks like a rainbow mess. That's literally what happened. Oh my gosh. TradingView, you're freaking something else. I knew it was gonna lag, but I didn't think it would lag out of like existence. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pull this out to zoom in. Or it's not gonna let me zoom in at all. Alright, but what is this? And then the RSI is right there. Oh. Okay, I think that fixed it. Nope. Alright, well, I don't know what's going on with it, but so we're consolidating right now, obviously. And that's just the MACD. Let's get rid of the MACD, see if that fixes it. Yeah, I don't know. TradingView is straight broke. But so we're outside of this consolidation triangle right here. Basically, we broke out of one of them. We broke out of a few of our different support lines that we had earlier. We had a little bit of a wick. Actually, not financial advice, but I have a very low leverage small position that long that got opened up, and I'm looking at adding more to the position if there is increased you know, maybe like down here at the bottom towards, and then possibly towards like a wick type scenario. TradingView, what are you doing? We're supposed to be doing technical analysis. TradingView, what are you doing? We overloaded the charts. Alright, let's go to the 15-minute and look at all our, that's just awful. Alright, so it looks like we're in an uptrend according to this, which is a little bit faster than the MACD. This is saying that we are also in an uptrend right here, but it looks like we're wicking down, reversing. Both of these indicators are both wicking down, and then I guess this is like where the RSI would be at like 50. I guess this is like the baseline. I'm not sure. This isn't like a formal indicator, so I'm not trained in it. I don't know what this line means. I like this indicator though. And then this is basically like a weird version of the RSI, and it basically tells you when you're overbought and oversold. So see, like overbought, underbought. And it looks like we're about fair value right now. Cute. Alright, look at the MACD is literally in the graph. What the heck? You see it right there? Let's delete that. Okay, cool, we deleted it. But then, now oh, here we go. Finally, I can zoom in and out on the charts. We just had way too many indicators pulled up. It like was overwhelming the charts. It's still glitched out though. Alright, I'm gonna pull up Super Trend. Because I guess we lost it. I had all my indicators pulled up. Super Trend. Nice. Okay, what's the Super Trend saying? I guess like I'll start opening up some positions like on some higher leverage just for fun to trade on the channel. Tonight's not it. TradingView, it's saying sell on the 15 according to Super Trend. It's saying that we're in a downtrend on the 15-minute according to Wolfpack. And then according to the MACD, we just, well, not the MACD, this is the WT, the whale trend, which is similar to the MACD. I just deleted the MACD because TradingView was deleted off my charts for now because TradingView was getting overwhelmed. But it looks like we're falling into a downtrend on all these different indicators. Super Trend saying it's a sell. And do we have an underbought? Oh, yeah, we have a sell on the RSI also, but it's not the RSI, it's the Kate strategy, which I like a lot. These are some cool indicators. I thought I would just spice it up a little bit tonight just because Bitcoin's been so boring. So it looks like this is kind of like that area of like resistance, flip support. So like right here you have the price come down, you have resistance, breaks through resistance, comes back down, flips it as support, comes up, hits that again as support, comes up, hits it as support, comes up, and then essentially we're testing that area again, potentially seeing if this is support or resistance right here. Looks like it bounces up as support. High, low, a higher high, or a low high, a low, and then higher low, and then higher low. You guys knew what I meant. And then high, higher high, higher high. So obviously uptrend. And then obviously that's the support resistance idea on the 15. I wish I had all my indicators up. I have to go load them all up now because hopefully it doesn't like destroy TradingView. This reminds me of when I first was getting into YouTube and we were running all this really high-tech stuff for these videos that we were making, me and one of my partners, and literally his computer just straight crashed because we were running like the highest software. So we had Ichimochi Cloud, we had the EMA ribbon. We just need better tech. Or just alright. Okay, cool, it's not crashing. And then we just have some immediate overhead resistance right here. So it'll just be interesting to see how this plays out. Oh wow, we have a bounce right here. And we have a bounce correction wave on the WT, the whale trend. And RSI still looking good. So this means, should mean, yeah, it means it's undersold. So all technicals are looking good right now. This is on the 15 minutes, so you know this is just the immediate short term. But you also have this bullish engulfing candlestick right here. Is that going to play out? We're waiting for the close. That's on the 15 minute. This is so fun. I feel like I'm in rainbow land right now. Okay, so essentially what we're looking for is we want to break this high right here to set a higher high in the immediate short term. So essentially we have this doji Morningstar candlestick right here that we're looking to break above. And then also we're looking for the confirmation on the 15 to essentially negate the idea. It looks like we might be breaking into this trend line, so these are going to be some important areas, you know, just like, you know, we broke through this area right here, which was previous support, you know, farther into the charts that we were talking about earlier today, and we broke that support area. We hit it, you know, we can come and hit it just like this doji did, and it could act as resistance. So this was a bullish candle close on the 15, but it looks like we're probably gonna, you know, lose a little bit of that bullish momentum and then potentially test this key trend lines to see if these are gonna act as resistance or support. So I'm gonna start looking at some moving averages, maybe the EMA, maybe the MA, to see what kind of momentum we're looking at potentially, and On this channel, I was also going to start doing double EMA because I'm a big fan of the double EMA, but we'll stick with the MA tonight. I have to pull it up again. I'm probably going to have to restructure it because, yeah, I'm probably going to have to restructure it. And then let me get the MA. And we always, on this channel, because we do things right, we're doing the triple, not EMA, we want the MA. Triple MA. Double EMA, we'll get into that. I actually am a big fan, so not tonight though. Just because we really just want to. And then let's type in the ultimate oscillator in case we can find some divergence against these oscillators. So where are we at? Why is this one locked? Last time we used the triple. So the reason I'm pulling up these moving averages right now is because we crashed TradingView earlier. We had so many different things on the chart, it literally crashed the software. So it looks like we're not having any divergence right now on the ultimate moving average. Alright, we're going to put that right there. We're going to put this one right here. We're going to go like that. How are we looking? Okay. Well, yeah, it looks like a correction wave right here, so it looks like we're trending back up. Right here we have a high and then a lower high, and essentially we have an uptrend, so we have a little bit of divergence potentially playing out on this moving average, nothing substantial, and I would really want to get into the MACD to start looking at some more significant divergence. So we're more so going to be taking a look at that's my trading group. Should always have a bunch of trading groups if you're really involved with Bitcoin. Just ask me. Oh wow, bullish candle close up. Okay, yeah, we're testing those trend lines right now as we speak. Okay, let's bring out. Oh, the MA ribbon. Maybe, I guess we'll get the EMA later, because that's the one that I prefer. Taking out super trend. Taking out. I guess we can keep VPR. Yeah, I have to color code these. Like I said, we crashed the software or whatever in the beginning of the live stream. You can watch it, but everything got all messed up and I had to fix it, and so I had to reorganize these. So basically, if you're new to the channel and you don't know how I use the moving averages, how I color code them, because it seems like everybody has their own, and I'm not going to go with the institutions or whatever, because there's no standard. I know that like certain trading groups I'm in, there's standards, but the lighter the color, the smaller the MA is, or the EMA is, exponential weighted moving average. So yeah, so this is the 20, this is the 50, and then this is the 100. And just remember, the lighter the color, the smaller the moving average is, like numbers wise. So that's how we do it on this channel. I'm just trying to make sure these are the right ones. Yeah. So on the 15, we don't have any crosses with the MA. What about the EMA? Not the EMA either. We might have to pull up the double EMA. So that will be fun. But let me go to some other time frames and see. If not, we might have to get the double EMA pulled up. Alright. That looks like an uptrend to me on the 5 minute, but it looks like the integrity broke out. It looks like it's moved and get fully fulfilled. So usually when you have an uptrend like this, or an uptrend or a channel like moving up, usually what you would do, well, I'll just draw it, because especially if you guys are newer, you're gonna have a hard time understanding the ideas without me drawing it. I have to like always like keep in mind that like I'm supposed to be like helping you guys and you might not know, so essentially you would have a measured move. See, I can just eyeball it at this name in the game and say that we were a little, this action didn't get actualized. But so see, like this. And yeah, I mean, where's the wick? Yeah, I mean, maybe it hit the wick, possibly. And then it was just a small wick and then continued up. So yeah, we broke out of this pattern on the 5 minute and then wicked up. But obviously I can just, you know, draw it really quickly, and you know, once you get better at trading, you'll just see that. You'll be like, oh yeah, it just broke out. And then, you know, this just is, you know, this is a bearish idea right here. And then the fact that, you know, and obviously we talk about the ideas of like double tops forming on these kind of consolidation patterns, and so for us to just wick this, very bullish. And we set a new higher high on top of that. And right now we broke above one of our key support levels. We're looking for this one right here. And then these are necklines. So don't worry about these, because these are necklines for probably old ideas, because we had these on the chart earlier. What's the RSI saying? Overbought, yeah. I mean, yeah, the RSI needs to calm down. Or not the RSI, the price action needs to calm down. So this isn't the RSI. I keep saying the RSI because this is like essentially the RSI. Like, it's the type of indicator. We're seeing a little bit of divergence on the ultimate oscillator. If you zoom in a little bit, but how's the wolf trend looking? So we're in an uptrend. And then no divergence, at least in the immediate short term. Oh, well, yeah, there is divergence, because you have, you know, this high, and then you have this lower high, and then you have this high, and then you have this higher high. So a little bit of divergence on the WT, the whale trend, which is essentially the MACD. For more of you traditionalists, like I said, I'm just trying to keep the stream a little spicy, because Bitcoin's just very boring right now with the fact that we're consolidating essentially, and we're basically just trying to look at, like I said, I'll do some like higher leverage trades with you guys later. Just like the trading view's been acting up, so not tonight. And it looks like we just flipped bullish on the Wolfpack uptrend. And then we have a higher high right here on this oscillator. So right here, we have a high. Then we have a higher high, so no divergence. So it's looking good. And then we did, it looks like, get that close possibly. Or no, that was always there, right? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We've broken this trend line. And like I said earlier, that trend line was from earlier, and so its support flipped resistance, broken again as support. And right here we're kind of playing with those ideas again of like, especially right here on these lines, like, you know, you have the support, come down, support, and then, you know, play this out, and then resistance on the support line. Like right here we have support, come down, support, come down. Right here another support, come into this price action, and basically we're looking for flipping this right here. So this is probably you know, if we break above this in the immediate short term, definitely we will see some higher price action. Where's super trend? Yeah, give me super trend. Super trend saying sell. Okay, let's get out the MACD. I'm such a traditionalist. Like, these are fun, but the MACD honestly offers so much information if you know how to use it. Hopefully the MACD doesn't crash the software again, because we're running so many indicators. Come on, TradingView, stay with us. Alright, so it doesn't look like we have any divergence, at least right here. And right here, do we have any? Yeah, it looks like the divergence, no divergence on the MACD. As far as the, let's look at the lines. Yeah, well, it's hard to see. We'll get the ultimate indicator out of here because it's only so relative. These traditional, like the RSI, the MACD, like if you can read these are gold. So we have one, and then yeah, I guess not. Right here is kind of some divergence. You have the high, you have the high, and then, or you have the low and then the lower low, some hidden right here, and then you have a low and a higher low. So you could play out that idea. Yeah, right there, you see. So essentially what we're looking at right here, I'll pull up the idea. I don't like how, oh well, it's not on. I thought TradingView was messed up. It's not. Yeah, well, yeah, you have it right here. So you have the, here, I'll draw it for you guys so you guys understand. Paintbrush. Okay, so you have this low, and then a lower low. What the heck? I'm tripping. Never mind, there's no divergence. Yeah, we're good. What is this, the 15-minute? Oh, it's still on the candle brush. Let's take a look at BTCD. BTCD, going in with the, I don't know if any of these indicators are going to work on BTCD, but that's really where we need to be right now. Because we potentially have this breakout imminent. Well, it depends on who you ask. If you ask me, okay, so yeah, essentially you have this downtrend idea right here, and really what you would obviously want to look for is a break of these two levels right here. So this one and then this one right here. And it looks like we're on the 15-minute. It's saying that there's going to be further downside. Good for alts. This is saying we're in an uptrend, which is weird, but we're on the 15 minutes, so we'll let it slip. Curving a little bit. It looks like, you know, like we're right about to just dip down. Yeah, I mean, we're just kind of losing a little bit of momentum right now. We're oversold? Are you sure, RSI? Fake RSI? Rainbow RSI? Are you sure we're oversold? RSI on the 15's being weird. Yeah, see, we just flipped right there. Downwards trend. Essentially on the wolf pack. I mean, obviously through TA patterns, you know, we're still, you know, in the immediate short term, this is more of a consolidation than anything. But it is according, and then it looks like, yeah, on the WT, the wolf, or the whale trend, it looks like we're also sloping down right here. It's just so weird that it says on, let me pull up the RSI actually, just to get the RSI's opinion, because Kate Strategies, I get it, you're trying to be like the rainbow, like cute, like fun version of the RSI, but we need the real deal in here. Yep, it's dipping, that's weird. Oh wait, no, yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's just showing, let's check out some divergence. So, that's good. That's good. That's good. Give that high. This looks like divergence right here, but that's irrelevant right there. I'm not even gonna look into that. Give that. Yeah, this is divergence right here. Let me draw it. Jeez. Okay, well, we'll just do it like that. It's called like weak divergence. Jeez. I think you guys get what I'm showing. My hand's just not steady. Essentially, you have this low. Then you have a lower low right here. So essentially you have this downwards momentum on the price action, and then the oscillator, which is the RSI, you have this upwards momentum right here. Let me see if I can. Is it gonna draw the freaking? It's gonna draw that. It's not gonna let me move the chart. Right here, do you see? You have this low, and then it starts right where that upper part right is right here. You gotta make sure they line up. So you have this right here, this low, and then you move it up to where this price action is, and they're basically diverging. The price action is moving into lower lows, and the RSI, the oscillator, is moving into higher lows. And so they're not correlated, they're diverging against each other. So just a little bit of RSI divergence. Delete. Okay, we're done. Delete. Alright, I'll use the eraser. I don't know. Do you guys have any questions? Let me know. Like, if you guys have any questions about like altcoins or something, just let me know. Price action is super boring tonight. I'm trying to spice it up, but there's not a lot to talk about. Dang. Okay, well, ask me questions. Anything, just let me know. I talked about Compound earlier. Let's see how Compound's doing. Let me put this on the 5-minute while we're doing that. 5-minute. So you guys have to remember this is Bitcoin dominance. So this is how prevalent in percentage Bitcoin is compared to the other cryptos in the community. And what this shows is 65.66% dominant in the crypto community with Bitcoin. And then the lower it is, basically the less money that's in Bitcoin, and the more money that's flowing into these altcoins. So, I really want to focus on Bitcoin. I really want to focus on the price of Bitcoin, but right now it's alt season and Bitcoin's just consolidating. So, I mean, like, Bitcoin's just going up and down, like, you know. Oh, Ren, I talked about Ren earlier. Ren's up 18%. Uniswap and BAM protocol not doing so well. Jeez. Compound, it's just weird, I didn't even say like go get it or whatever. Like I wasn't. It's in an uptrend on the month. It's in an uptrend on the month. It's looking kind of like an inverse head and shoulders on the daily chart. And just like DeFi, decentralized finance has been doing so well. Well, I guess Aave. I think Aave is driving the price of Compound down. A lot of times, like market correlation, like back when I was doing stocks, like I would have like American Airlines, and so like if I wanted to figure out what was going on with American Airlines, I would look at Delta and I would look at Southwest, kind of like in cryptocurrency. You want to know how Ethereum's doing, you look at Bitcoin. If you want to know how Bitcoin's doing, you look at Ethereum. They're correlated, they move similar to each other. That's why everybody in the crypto space is predicting such high market capitalization for Ethereum. One of the main reasons, aside from, fundamentals like the fact that in 2017 it was trading a lot higher and there's a lot more development on the blockchain application that they're like you know so So yeah, besides the fundamentals of that, um, they're correlated. That's why a lot of people in the space are so bullish on Ethereum, um, even though it just had such an astronomical move. Um, and so a lot of sectors are correlated, and Aave and Compound are both in the DeFi sector of cryptocurrency. And so if one does well, the other most likely. That's what my assumption is on why Compound's not. I mean, I'm not saying buy Compound. I'm just saying like everything's down. You got Chainlink down. ETH's up a little bit. I guess a lot of money's pouring into ETH. Yearn Finance is really down. Jeez. Stellar Lumens is down. Algorand's down. There's a lot. It just seems like maybe all the money's pouring into ETH. Yeah, instead of Bitcoin dominance, it should be ETH dominance. Let me see if that is a thing. Let me see if ETH dominance is a thing. If it's not, it should be. You heard it here on this channel first. The ETH dominance. Oh my gosh, guys. I've never seen anybody in the crypto space, and I'm very involved, go over ETH dominance. Wow, guys, brilliant. Yeah, look at this uptrend right here. There's where all the money's going, eh? Right now we're in Ethereum dominance. How dominant is Ethereum in the cryptocurrency market? It looks like right now it's taking up 15.5% of the entire crypto market capitalization. It looks like it's in an uptrend. Boys, we found a gem. Like I said, this channel, we don't play around. We have the best content on the internet. I've never seen anybody, I've never seen BitBoy, I've never seen anybody pull up the Ethereum dominance. And I think that, as you can see right here, a lot of money is flowing into this puppy. And that's part of the reason why, part, part, I'm saying part of the reason why a lot of these other altcoins are lacking, and vice versa. If I was to say that, if you want to look at how well other altcoins are doing, yes, you want to see BTCD, because traditionally BTCD and how Bitcoin dominance interacts is traditionally um, the market sentiment for how the overall altcoin sector is going to be performing. But because of this sentiment that a lot of money is getting put into alts, if Bitcoin dominance continues to fall, alts don't move. Looking at Bitcoin, or looking at Ethereum dominance, this seems to be where all the money is. I mean, just look at how massive this is. And I get it, we had a pump, but it seems sustained right here. So they're very big, very key fundamental. Ethereum dominance only on this channel. Never seen any other. I've never seen any other. I've watched, I don't even know, at least hundreds of videos recently of cryptocurrency, and like Crypto Love, MC, Crypto, whatever. I've never seen anybody cover Bitcoin dominance or Ethereum dominance. But I think, and really the reason why we were covering it is because Bitcoin dominance is down, Bitcoin's down, and the altcoins are down. So where's the money going? It looks like it's going into Ethereum. So we pulled up the Ethereum dominance, and that's an interesting tool to look at. Just something else in your toolbox. Hopefully that helps you guys out as you're trying to decipher Oh yeah, this is a terrible chart. But then you can finally get like hangman patterns and like island patterns. One of the things about like crypto is a lot of the chart patterns, they're isolated. Like you can't look up certain chart patterns because the candlesticks always form together. Alright. Let's look at how this idea is playing out. Oh yeah, so like potentially, you know, it's just an idea. We don't have a lot of information. Essentially, you have resistance, support until proven otherwise. Yeah, and that seems to be the idea. But essentially what we're looking at is we want to see, and this, in like, you know, just going back in time, like looking at this, this is a major resistance support area. A lot of times Bitcoin price is bouncing off of these levels, finding it as support. So essentially this was support also, now flipped to resistance on this line. And so yeah, so we have resistance and support, and we'll see which way the price action breaks. Very interesting. According to Supertrend, the 45-minute is a sell. According to Supertrend. It's late. I think I streamed like 3 or 4 times today. I was having connection issues. So, let me see if I'm still having connection issues. Looks good. It's just saying warning, but we're good. Let me turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone. Oh, it's off. Alright. Ask me questions if you have any questions. Let's see. I think I'm gonna head off for tonight. I mean, you guys kind of already get the idea. Like I said, it was a really boring night tonight, and I wanted to spice things up, so I brought in all these indicators that you're not gonna see on other people's charts. Like, you know, RSI, MACD, you're gonna see that all day, but the ultimate indicator, the kit strategy, the whale trend, the wolf pack, and then obviously, you know, the ones that I love bringing on the channel, Supertrend. It keeps saying publish. I don't know how to zoom in without it. TradingView's all messed up. Sometimes I'm like, why is this the industry standard? Like, seriously. Yeah, so I'm just gonna end it for tonight. Have a great night, guys. My overall sentiment on Bitcoin, not a financial advisor, do not have those college credentials, you know, technician credentials. Essentially, I don't have that. So, you know, I'm just very involved in the crypto space. Sub to the channel if you're new and you're at all interested in learning about Bitcoin. I go over these charts all day, basically multiple times a day. And we have really spot on analysis. We've been right about everything. We called Ethereum this big price move, which was our recent claim to fame, but our analysis has always been 100% accurate. I told you guys not to worry about this, and right now there's nothing to worry about. Even if we do wick down, we'll come back up. Don't worry about it. There's like it's literally not possible for the price action to go down and not come back up in the immediate short term because of all the buy orders stacked. I keep pressing that idea because it's very important that we not only look at the graph, but we also understand the fundamentals behind this anti-inflationary asset, which is in an uptrend, which a lot of people are looking to long. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I can't zoom back in on the chart, so I'm just gonna end it for tonight. Sub to the channel. BTC looking good, BTC looking healthy. In the immediate short term, it's most likely just going to consolidate. Like we said, you know, it's weird with BTCD that BTCD continues to go down and altcoins continue um, to lose their market cap on all the bigger all the altcoins are bleeding right now, and yet BTC continues to go down, and the sentiment continues to be downwards momentum. And we looked at the Ethereum chart, the Ethereum, the ETHD, Ethereum dominance chart, and we figured out, well, all the money's most likely probably just getting pulled into Ethereum, and so I don't know. We saw it earlier. I'm so tired, but I think that was like the overall sentiment. Maybe it was on the 4 hour. And then also, like I've said before, like, you know, people are taking profits, things like that. Maybe they're putting it into USDT, US Tether, although that technically is an altcoin. Yeah, so have a great night, guys. Bitcoin looking good, looking healthy. Nothing too much to worry about. You see a big wick, you know, um, that could be a good buying opportunity. I guess the last thing I just want to say before I go, and I'll pull up the charts one more time to drive this point home because I think it's very important. I gave you guys a lot of my wisdom in the markets because I've spent a lot of time in these cryptocurrency markets, and I'm supposed to tell you guys um, the Bitcoin analysis, but also you guys want to know, um, information from me about Bitcoin, just like as far as like buying it. Like you're not just looking at the price for fun. You're most likely wanting to buy it, things like that. And so the last idea I just kind of want to go over is right here was probably the best time to buy Bitcoin, and then it went up. And then this was probably the best time to buy Bitcoin, and then it went up. And then this was probably the best time to buy Bitcoin, and then it's most likely going to go up if you see the pattern. But regardless of whether it continues to go up or not, we're in this consolidation pattern, and the longer you wait to get into this consolidation pattern, the worse your buying opportunities become, because if Bitcoin's going to come down and touch the bottom of this consolidation pattern right here, this would be the best spot to potentially buy some Bitcoin if you're looking to buy the dip. As soon as it goes up and comes back down, maybe even to test this trend line, you're not getting as good of a buy-in as you would have right here. And then, you know, if it goes up again and comes down and tests this trend line, you're not getting as good of a buy-in as you are right here. And if the price wicks, let me show you. We had this consolidation pattern right here that broke out. We had this consolidation pattern that wicked right here. It wicked, came back in. Actually, this was the consolidation pattern, and because of these wicks, it actually formed a larger consolidation pattern, or it verified. I think it might have verified that consolidation pattern. But you understand, I'm not telling you to buy Bitcoin at those levels. I'm just giving you that idea. I'm just giving you ideas. I'm just telling you how it is, because a lot of people, when they get to the end of this consolidation pattern, you know, but at the same time, you know, when people are opening up trades and stuff, opening up a trade at the bottom of a consolidation pattern traditionally is not a smart move, because if it breaks to the downside, you know, who knows when you're going to find support. But buying a small percentage at these consolidation patterns, at those trend lines, are not a bad idea. Getting these wicks when you have this when you're in this consolidation pattern, getting a little wick is not a bad idea, potentially. Just like I said, an idea. Do your own research, look into it yourself, make your own decisions. I'm just here to essentially give you ideas and help you understand the markets. And the buying momentum, the buying pressure is obviously strong, and that's just understanding the market that's understanding the market fundamentals. Don't invest in something you don't understand. Bitcoin, anti-inflationary asset with a fixed supply, only 2 million on exchange according to Crypto Lark. So I mean, I always watch you got the Head and Shoulders right here. We don't, this is almost negated the idea, but um, I'm very involved in the community. You got to stay up to date. You got to stay humble. You got to, not think that you know everything, because even if you do know everything, in a month learning crypto, like your knowledge will become nearly irrelevant in a month. Like there's so much different adaptation in crypto, and a lot of like what the community was talking about was a lot of these altcoins, these 10x, 100x altcoins, like we have good in general projects like Chainlink. I'm not saying buy Chainlink right now, but it's a good project in general. And but a lot of these coins over this bull market, there's going to be new coins entering in the space. And, as an investor, you just need to be cognizant of them if you want to take advantage of everything this crypto market has to offer. Like, yes, Cardano is probably the best cryptocurrency in the space right now, arguably with Bitcoin, but we could see a new contender to the game, and that's kind of like the idea with Theta. Like Theta is very promising, and that's a relatively new coin. Polkadot, I mean, if you were in the bull run last year or in 2017, and you thought you knew everything about crypto in 2017, and now we got the new player to the game, Polkadot. So you know, um, but yeah, getting something like maybe if you're looking at purchasing, an idea would be, you know, buying at the outside of this trend level or a wick, because really the idea is that we're consolidating and a lot of the money isn't in these markets, and the sentiment isn't really to short. And so even if we were to potentially break this consolidation triangle, and this is the outside of it. So even if the price was to get rejected right here, which is potential, and then come back down and break out of this consolidation pattern and wick, like I said, lots of buying pressure. Right here you have the MA 200, yeah, MA 200 on the 4 hour. That's going to be a massive amount of support. So say the price action comes down, breaks out of this, people are afraid, it comes down, it wicks here, you buy a little bit here, it probably wick back up. I mean, not financial advice, not guaranteed, but I mean, if you understand the fundamentals and stuff, and like a slow breakout down just because we're consolidating. I mean, the only reason I'm saying this is it's nearly a fractal idea. I mean, at this point, like if you really want to get into technical analysis, I mean, we've already broken out of this consolidation pattern right here, which had valid touch points. We see we see, this is on the 4 hour, so we see consolidation outside of this uh, uh, consolidation triangle, and then we move back into the pattern. Again, you see that idea right here. We broke out of the pattern, and then we went back in. Nobody on YouTube is talking about this, and I have no problem sticking my head out and saying like, look it, we broke this pattern right here. You know, this is the ascending triangle, which has valid touch points, and we broke out of it. Now we are, yes, in a bigger ascending triangle pattern, but who's to say, like I said, with this fractal idea playing out, that we don't come out of this triangle like down here and then wick back up slowly, like consolidate and then wick back up slowly. I'm just saying, you know, you want to know what's going on with Bitcoin. I'm just saying. So that's kind of the ideas. I guess we can zoom in one last time and see what's going on. I need to press this so I can see, oh, okay, we're on the 4 hour. And we got a confirmation close on the 4 hour. That's huge. So yeah, we definitely broke above this neckline. Why are they red? That doesn't make sense to me. I guess this is one of the, is that Super Trend doing that? Why are the candlesticks red? This is a green candlestick. TradingView is just straight broken. Like, look at, I mean, if you don't understand technical analysis, like right at the first glance, you won't be able to notice it. But this opens up and went upwards, so it's a green candlestick. And it's a red candlestick, so I don't understand that. So in the immediate short term, we are rejected off of here. We'll come down, we'll see. Oh, we just broke that line. Ever so slightly, but it still counts. Alright. And it looks like we're possibly just cooling off. These, it's like I have, uh, the high Kanashi candlesticks pulled up, but I don't. Let me see if I can pull it up and let me see if that will do anything. See it all, it like glitched, it like halfway fixed it and then it didn't. Is there another way I could? That's fine, I'd rather just do this then. Undersold on the Kate strategy. So yeah, we definitely broke that neckline. So, but to me, this just looks like we're, yeah, we'll see. If it comes down to this right here, this candle body right here, this could potentially be support. If you could see this candle body right here, and we could bounce up higher, but this has already clearly been, we clearly got rejected the first time, and that's why we're seeing this downwards price action. Anyways, guys, zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. Nothing really too big of a deal. And vice versa, though. You know, if we come up here, we could get a slow breakout, especially if Bitcoin dominance hasn't corrected. I mean, look at Bitcoin dominance and look at the volume to really see what's going to go on outside of these consolidation patterns. I think a lot of people think the second that this consolidation pattern breaks, and maybe so this one, you know, but just Bitcoin dominance is a very important thing to keep in mind when, because we need volume. I think it was around 15,000 that Bitcoin was at, and we were seeing all these consolidation patterns, breakouts. I think it was like around 15,000, or like I think it was around 13,000. Yeah, like around 13,000. We would see consolidation patterns like this all day long, and then they just wouldn't play out because the volume just wasn't there. So, I mean, we've seen this plenty of times in the market, and I get that like volume has been insane compared to how we were seeing it when it was at 11,000, 12,000, and we would see these patterns and they wouldn't play out because there wasn't any volume. But I just haven't heard anybody on YouTube talk about it, and it's a very important, nearly fractal ideology. It's not really a fractal. Like a fractal would be, like we have this, like right here, this. So this is a Head and Shoulders, and then you have this Head and Shoulders right here, and essentially you look at this Head and Shoulders and think to yourself, oh well, if this Head and Shoulders plays out like this Head and Shoulders, then this one's probably not going to break to the downside because this one didn't break to the downside. And that's kind of more or so less the accurate fractal idea, basically. Just, and it's improper, but it's the idea. Like, that's not even textbook fractal. Textbook fractal is where you take, like, I don't even know if it'll let me, but you would take like an area of the graph and you say to yourself, well, this asset still has all the fundamentals of where it was. So, maybe it looks like this before previously on the graph, like right here, and you look at how this played out, and then you measure and you predict, okay, well, if it played out like this right here, then most likely it's going to play out like this right here, the same way that it did right here, because essentially you have the same market, the same fundamentals and such, and so this fractal idea, if that makes sense. I'm very tired, so I don't know how much sense it makes. I mean, I understand it, but I understood it to begin with, so let me know if you have any questions. I'm about to log off. But basically, just that's the fractal idea. Alright, no questions. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream tonight. We're consolidating. That's what we've been saying for a long time on the channel, and it's true, and we called it, and we called everything. But have a good night.